So you're thinking about moving to Plano, Texas? Well, in this video, this is going to be the most extensive overview you've ever seen on the top 8 neighborhoods in Plano. So I'm going to do a couple of things for you. I'm going to start out with going one by one on each neighborhood, going into my computer, showing you on the map so you can kind of see where that neighborhood is in Plano, what's around it, and then I'm going to give you a brief summary of that neighborhood, what it's highlighted for, and then you're going to jump in the car with us and we're going to take you around. We took great footage driving through each one of these neighborhoods just for you so you can actually see them up close and personal. So we really hope you enjoy this video and we're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Dallas, Texas and the surrounding areas like Plano, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Dallas. You know, my name is Levi and the team and I, we get calls and emails every single day from people just like you and you and you and you looking to make their move to Dallas. We absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text or send us an email. Happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. So as I mentioned, this is going to be a very extensive overview, very thorough of the top 8 neighborhoods in Plano. So I think you're really going to enjoy it. But let's go ahead and jump into my computer. But first, did you notice anything? Did you notice the t-shirt? Oh yeah, that's right. We just had these made up. Hopefully by the time you see this video, we have a link in the description if you want to get one for yourself. This is something we're looking forward to actually providing to our clients, that once they close on a home, to give them just something to as a nice gift, right? And they can use this to wear around, and now that they're in Dallas, and showcase that they love it. But anyways, if it's not in the description below by the time you see this video, then there must have been some type of hiccup, and you can just go ahead and comment if you want to get on the waiting list, and we'll let you know as soon as they come out. But let's jump into my computer and let's get to looking at these neighborhoods. All right, so we're here on the map just to show you on the first part. As you can see, of course, in case you haven't seen any of our other videos, you'll definitely want to check them out. We have several videos on Plano, Texas, but you can see the proximity to downtown Dallas. I could even do a little, let me see, a little drawing here. So clearly you can see Plano right here, right around over 287,000 people, reaching close to 300,000 people now in Plano. This is about 20 minutes to downtown Dallas if you don't have any traffic, right straight down 75. If you're on the west side of Plano, you would use the Dallas North Tollway to get to downtown Dallas. So yes, there are tolls. There's no tolls along 75. So if you're closer to the east side of Plano, then don't have to worry about that. And then also you have the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport right here, which is you can jump right down here onto George Bush Turnpike and take an easy shot over to the airport. That's really, pretty simple to get to, especially if you're going to be on the west side. So let me clear that out and let's zoom in here a little bit. Let me get rid of this little tool. So I can zoom in here, and we're going to cover these top 8 neighborhoods. So we're going to work our way from right to left. All right. So this one we're going to start with is going to be Timber Brook. All right. So let's see here. Let me turn off my text messages if I can. Well, we don't have to worry about it. But here we go. We got Timber Brook right here. You can see the proximity. It's kind of on the northeast side of Plano. It's actually right at the corner, right up here. Now this is going to be a little bit of an older community, but the best part about this is you can see how close it is to Oak Point Park. And Oak Point Park is over 800 acres of a nature preserve. You can bike, hike, zip lining, all kinds of things. If you love all things outdoors, then Timber Brook, and you don't mind a little bit of a dated home, if you find some homes in there likely to need some upgrades, not saying all of them are not upgraded, but you'll likely need some upgrades in there. And so this should give you a good idea just how small the neighborhood is, but you have easy access. Even if you live on this backside, you could just walk into the park right there. So you have lots to do all throughout there. And let's see, where is I think historic downtown Plano should be right here off of interurban. Yeah, this is going to be the historic downtown area of Plano. So if you like a little bit of the old, you're just not too far away from historic downtown Plano. You've got so much to do along I-75 here. There's plenty to do. There's a Costco. Look at this In-N-Out Burger. So if you're coming from California, well, there you go. Yes, we've put in some In-N-Out burgers here for you guys, specifically for you. So definitely check that out. Look at this: Best Buy, Target, Fiesta Mart, all this right around Longhorn Steakhouse. You come down here, Planet Fitness to work out, everything that you need. IHOP. There's going to be a Costco right around here somewhere. I think it's off of 15th. Anyways, there is a Costco, yes, somewhere along these, so somewhere along here. I know it's around here somewhere. But anyways, you got everything you need. Main Event Plano, so that way you've got everything you need right there. And then, of course, easy access to George Bush Turnpike. You can run right up here to Allen, to the Allen Outlet. Well, here they are right up here, Allen Outlet Mall. So that's a pretty easy shot too. Right there to get over, and then you can bump over to Frisco if you like. So let's now jump in the car and go for a ride, and I'll show you around Timber Brook. So Timber Brook is ranked #1 best place to raise a family in the Dallas-Fort Worth area by niche.com. And it is a really nice neighborhood, just located, as you saw, close to Oak Point Park. It knocks it out of the park with online ratings as the #1 best neighborhood for young professionals in Plano, the best place to buy a house in Plano, and the best place to live in Plano. The median household income there is around $116,000, and the median home value is around $291,000. So that's very affordable, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. More than 80% of the residents own their own home, and 35% of the families have children in that area. So it's a short distance from the courses at Waters Creek Golf Course. That's just right up 75. It's close to the Collins Square Greenbelt, and a short drive from shopping, outlets, and local businesses, as we discuss. It's the nationally acclaimed Plano Independent School District serves most of this neighborhood, but some students attend Alton Boyd Elementary School, and that's part of Allen's Independent School District. And every school receiving a B+ or above by niche.com. So definitely reference the schools on niche.com. So Timber Brook offers access to great public education. All right, so the next neighborhood we're checking out is Pittman Creek Estates. You can see right here, it's on the southeast side of Plano, very close to President George Bush Turnpike. And as you can see, still close proximity to Oak Point Park. And you can also see right across the highway from the historic district. You got so much going on over here: IHOP, Planet Fitness, BJ's, restaurant, breweries, Fish and Tails Oyster Bar, La Madeleine, Raising Cane's, and so everything you need, right? Fish Stack, right around there. You got Chase, Twin Peaks, McDonald's, Urban Rio, Cantina. So again, everything you need, just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Pittman Creek right there. You can see where how small that is. Looks like very well spaced streets on there as well. And right off of Custard, which is another popular area, and you can see you even have more commercial right here, where you've got let's see, Korean barbecue, Sonic Drive-In. What did I see over here? UPS store if you need to ship stuff, bubble tea if you like the bubble tea, and let's see what else we got. We got Popeyes. So a lot of fast food options around in this area, but you can see Pittman Creek right here is really, really nice. So with that, hey, let's jump in the car and go for a ride. So Pittman Creek Estates is a hotspot for house flipping in the past decade, and it's another hidden gem of Plano. It's really well-established community, perfect for those in search of a single-family home, and it features large homes at reasonable prices. It's really located, as you saw, right there in central Plano, and it has a short drive from great shopping, the outlets right up in Allen, plenty of fast food restaurants, as I mentioned, and the Heritage Farmstead Museum. It's also near Collin Creek Mall, which is currently under a major redevelopment. So it's located near local amenities, but the neighborhood also has easy nearby access to Plano's biggest freeways like 75 and George Bush. It's serviced by the schools by Plano, of course, and has access to strong public schooling. The median sales price in Pittman Creek is around $399,000 at about $125 a square foot. All right, so our next neighborhood is Forest Creek Estates. As you can see, it's kind of up here in north central Plano, so it's right in the middle of everything. You've got 75 to the east, you've got the SRT, which is Sam Rayburn Tollway to the north, you've got the Dallas North Tollway to the west, and George Bush Turnpike to the south. So you're surrounded on three sides by tollways. So if you're going that route, get out your pocketbook, or you can hit up 75 and take the free route. Again, not too far from Oak Point Park. Again, if you love the outdoors, that's going to be a great place for you to hang out. But you'll see here, it's a pretty small community, just nestled in all along this creek. That's what I really like about it, is some of these homes, all these homes kind of, you can see have these turnaround, kind of these little cul-de-sac areas running down around this creek. So you got a cool creek area, a great place for the kids to play, things like that. You can see you got a little Chisholm Trail Park right there. You're right off of Legacy, which is really, if you head right up to Legacy, this is one of the hot spots in all of Plano right now, of course, is the shops of Legacy and Legacy West right here. You see you've got Mi Casina, Mexican Sugar, Legacy Food Hall. We featured this in our other vlog tours. We've actually featured this whole area in our other videos. Legacy Food Hall has, it's over 20 different chefs. And I'm not talking about like food court at the mall chefs. I'm talking really good chefs, a wide variety, everything you could want in there. It's a couple of stories. So it's the nicest food court you will ever find. So you got so much to do around here. Look at the Del Frisco's, Double Eagle Steakhouse, Earl's Kitchen and Bar, True Food Kitchen is over there, one of my favorites. So you're right off of Legacy Drive to get over there. That's an easy shot, just straight up there. You see here, you're right around this recreation center, the Plano Sports Authority. You got this nice park right down the street. And again, you're just right central of everything. So you're going to have a little bit of a drive. I mean, really probably 5 to 10 minutes, not much at all, just to get to any major highway. Those are pretty easy shots. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. Most of these roads go through pretty well as far as you don't get stuck in a lot of traffic. but probably you got the high school right there, so that's down the street. So just keep that in mind. After school traffic is probably going to be a little busy there on Legacy Drive, but just something to keep in mind as well. So, let's go check it out for ourselves and let's jump in the car. So a little bit about Forest Creek Estates. It's not to be confused with the Estates of Forest Creek, which we're going to talk about next, but it's another beautiful Plano neighborhood that's received the highly desirable status of Platinum Neighborhood from the city of Plano in 2017. It's just 15 minutes to downtown Plano and has a population of around 3,200 people. And much like the Estates of Forest Creek, has a really low crime rate. Forest Creek is one of the safest neighborhoods in Plano, and the median listed home price is around $450,000. That's $139 per square feet, and 96% of the residents own their home. So according to the Neighborhood Homeowners Association, it's also dedicated to beautification. So initiatives by the HOA include planting trees along the neighborhood streets, construction of a gazebo in the playground, and maintenance of the common and green areas. So it's really great for families with children, excellent public schools that serve the neighborhood. And with the schools receiving 8 or 9 from greatschools.org, then it's zoned for Carlisle Elementary School and Shimplinfig Middle School and Plano Senior High. So all pretty good schools. All right, so our next neighborhood is just north of that, which is the Estates of Forest Creek, not the Forest Creek Estates. So this is the Estates of Forest Creek. They must have been running out of names when they were naming these neighborhoods. They were just like, let's flip-flop some words and do that. But no, this is, as you can see, I mean, really a lot of the similarities of Forest Creek Estates, just slightly north. So really all of the great things we just talked about in the last neighborhood, you pretty much have the same access to everything. Just going down to Legacy, that'll get you over to shops at Legacy. You've got Russell Creek Park right up the street from you as well. So you can see they've got a lot of fields, soccer fields and things like that around there you can do. You've got some another commercial spot over here. Looks like mostly some fast food spots. You got the post office, you got Kohl's, so they've got some shopping. You've got Walgreens right up the street there. You can see over here, neurology clinic, Sonic, drive-in right there. Again, Jasper High School, you're not too far. That's the high school they feed into. Pluckers right down here. And you've got some more commercial. You can see you're just really a hop, skip, and a jump. You've got commercial at this intersection, commercial at this intersection right here at Coit, Spring Creek. And again, you're not too, you got Frisco to the north of you right here as well. So right here north of the Legacy shop, then you got Stonebriar Mall. Okay, so Stonebriar Mall, of course, is the mega mall that kicked off the growth of Frisco about 20 years ago. So you got so much to do right there as well. That's just a hop, skip, and a jump right over there. So as you can see, again, Estates of Forest Creek, really, again, very well positioned in Plano. great neighborhood, and let's jump in the car and go for a ride. So it's really, the Estates of Forest Creek is about 20 minutes from downtown in Northwest Plano, and it's really an attractive and vibrant neighborhood. It's awarded, just like the last one, the Forest Creek Estates, it was also awarded the Platinum Neighborhood by the City of Plano in 2017. So residents really like it for its beauty, its safety, its thriving community. It prides itself on diverse ethnic composition, and it's really home for young families, empty nesters, and retirees. So that's going to be a much quieter neighborhood. And it's recognized for its serenity and freedom of crime in the neighborhood, and conveniently adjacent to the Plano police station. So you've got help right around the corner just in case. It's serviced by some of the best public schools in the country, receiving a coveted 9 or 10 from greatschools.org. And the schools include Matthews, Shimplinfig Middle School, and Plano Senior High. Clark High School, which receives a 6 out of 10 from Great Schools, but also serves that neighborhood. So the price per square foot there is around $137. The median list price right now is around $500,000, and it has a population of just over 4,700 residents, where 97% of them own their home. All right. So our next neighborhood is going to be Lakeside on Preston. And as you can see, it is a little bit on the west side of Plano, so closer to the tollway. That's probably going to be your main thoroughfare of what you're using to get possibly to downtown Dallas, to get to the airport, to get to Frisco. So you're going to be using the tollway quite a bit if you're in Lakeside on Preston. But look at this. You have the road goes right over a lake, and you can see you've got lots of walking trail. This is a beautiful neighborhood. You'll definitely want to get in the car with us on this one as well, but really beautiful neighborhood. You have that lake, which is why it's called Lakeside. So great for walking all along there. They've got a Lakeside Community Park. Look at this. Seabreeze Fish Market and Grill. Breadwinners, amazing. The stuffed French toast is to die for. You definitely have to check that out. The Craftway Kitchen, Furniture Village. Look at this, homemade brittles. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you want to live in this neighborhood. It's, man, I hope there's a gym close by here. Look at this, Anime's Anamia's. That's a really good spot. Pluckers. Eddie's Diner, you've got UPS store, Walmart Neighborhood Market, do some shopping. Man, you've got everything you need right there, and it looks like some great spots to eat, but I don't know. I didn't see the kitchen or the gym on here, so you definitely want to make sure that's close by. But you can see much wider streets around here, easy access. You're going to jump right down onto Parker, is going to get you right over here to the Dallas North Tollway, and then of course you have quite a bit of shopping and retail area right there, because that you're getting close to Willow Bend, and we're going to cover Willow Bend because of course that's the nicest neighborhood in Plano, and so you got shops of Willow Bend down here. So you're a hop, skip, and jump. You can see all of this area is Willow Bend, so you're just on the north side of Willow Bend, so not a bad place to be or to call home. And you've got so much retail along the line. You've got golf courses. Look at this White Rock Creek. This is a beautiful creek. You've got golf courses along here as well. So you really got quite a bit going on in this neighborhood, such close proximity to everything. The homes are beautiful. So, that is, and again, you just got easy access to everything. Shops of Legacy, Legacy West, all of that is just right up the road right here. You could just jump on Spring Creek, come right up here to Parkwood Boulevard, and you'll be right there as well. So again, easy access to the parks, to the tollways, everything you need. So let's jump in the car and go for a ride. So Lakeside on Preston, it's a really beautiful neighborhood, beautiful architectural designs, great landscaping, lush lawns, great sidewalks. It's considered one of the best neighborhoods in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And Lakeside on Preston has unbeatable local amenities, as you just saw. So whether you prefer a morning jog or just relaxing by the pool, it boasts access to a community clubhouse, neighborhood swimming pool, tennis and basketball courts, a private 15-acre park, jogging trails, a creek, and much, much more. It's a newer community of Plano and features large, competitively priced homes. The median sale price of homes in this area is around $825,000 at about $215 a square foot. They have access to the top-rated public schools and are part of the, of course, Plano ISD. And that covers Lakeside on Preston. All right, so our next neighborhood is Kings Ridge, and I tell you what, this one is on the far northwest side of Plano. So you are literally bordering, this is going to be Carrollton and Louisville right here. You've got Frisco just to the north of you. You've got the Colony right here. This is, it's hard to get much more ideal than this, other than Lakeside on Preston was pretty good, but look at this. I mean, you've got, well, hey, if you work at Frito-Lay, then you're right down the street from Frito-Lay, Toyota North America. I mean, you've got Toyota right there as well. Again, super easy access to Legacy Food Hall and Legacy West, shops at Legacy, all of that great dining and shopping in that area. All of this retail all along the SRT toll road. And you are just on the other side of here, Stonebriar, Frisco, Stonebriar Country Club. Everything is right here. Look at this. You just pop right down here. You got same access to all of this retail, commercial. This is much more high-end shopping along here, along the tollway. Pinstack, a cool bowling spot. And you've got Arbor Hills Nature Preserve, so you can come here. This is a pretty popular spot, lots of hiking and biking and everything you need right there. So that's something you definitely want to check out as well. But look at this. I mean, if you like to ride a bike or just go for long walks, then you can get out of here and make it over to the park. Plenty of places. Let's see if they got, don't see a lot of restaurants in the immediate area, but well, you got Truck Yard back here. That's probably going to be a good outdoor bar area. Let's see, gigantic beer garden. Yeah, with food trucks. Look at that. There is a Truck Yard down here by my house. I didn't realize they had one in Plano, but that's pretty cool. You got PF Chang. So it looks like just right behind the neighborhood. I don't know if you probably don't have walking access to that. Doesn't look like it. So I'm not sure how you'd bop over there, but probably just get it in the car and go right around there and you'll check that out. But you'll see here, yeah, if you work at Frito-Lay or Toyota, then Kings Ridge is going to be a great place to live if you want no commute, if you're even going into the office these days. You got some Hebron High School. That's going to be more like Louisville area. You've got, look at this, golf courses, again, the nature preserve. I mean, overall, just easy access to everything. You're going to be closer to the airport. You can see the airport right here. So you could literally just jump on the SRT and you'll come right down into the airport. So if you're a frequent traveler, then this is also a great location for you to check out. So let's jump in the car and go check it out ourselves. So Kings Ridge is really known as a hidden gem and was identified by Plano Magazine in 2017 as a hidden gem. So it's highly rated by its residents for its peaceful setting, great location, friendly neighborhoods, and beautiful ponds. And as you saw, it's in far west Plano. It borders the Arbor Hills Nature Preserve and has nearby access to Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital in Plano and numerous shopping outlets along the Communications Parkway. So in 2016, Kings Ridge was bestowed as platinum status by the city of Plano, particularly for its efforts by the Kings Ridge Homeowners Association to boost its engagement with residents through community events. And it was recognized for its beauty, also features 2 fountain ponds, hilly vistas, and a tree-lined walkways. The median list price of homes in Kings Ridge is around $575,000 with a median price per square foot of around $169. And if you're coming from New York or California or Chicago, that is extremely low. So unlike many of the other neighborhoods, it's serviced by Louisville Independent School District, and it's a premier school district in Texas. And schools in the immediate area include Tom Hicks Elementary, receiving 9 out of 10, and Arbor Creek Middle School, receiving an 8 out of 10. Hebron High School is a 7 out of 10. So for more information on those, you can always check out Kings Ridge HOA page, and they talk about that, or go to greatschools.org. All right, so our next neighborhood is Glen Hollow Estates. And as we zoom here, I mean, the first thing, I don't know about you, the first thing I noticed was whiskey cake kitchen and bar. I don't know about you, but that sounds amazing. I definitely got some friends that would love to hit that up. You got Academy right there. You've got Jack in the Box Chewy's, a major commercial area right here, 60 Vines, great wine location. That's a good spot. So that's in the Crescent Hotel here in downtown Dallas. Very popular, very ritzy. Chewy's, Tex-Mex. Look at this, Papa. Look at that, Delta Blues Smokehouse. Man, you've got Kona Grill. Oh my goodness, Maple Bacon. I don't know, but a name like Maple Bacon, you definitely have to go check that one out. Let's see what else. Oh, McDonald's, come on. All right, so you got a Kroger, shopping, everything right. I mean, here's the hospital, so you're close to the hospital as well. And just in case that were to anything were to go wrong, then maybe you overeat at one of these amazing restaurants. All right, so that's right there. Or if you're going to be working at the hospital and you don't want any commute, and if you look out here as well, again, right down the street from Kings Ridge, Frito-Lay, Toyota. So, there's Ericsson as well. So a major corridor right there for the businesses. So definitely something if you're going to be working in any of those. Look at this, hop, skip, and jump over to Pinstack if you like bowling, and you can bop over to Arbor Hills Nature Preserve as well. So you can see here again, a smaller community. Looks like the homes a little bit closer together there, but they've got that nice creek kind of splitting it up there in the middle. And again, go to Academy if you need anything. Saltgrass Steakhouse, one of the best steakhouses in Texas. Love that place. Absolutely amazing. You got Plano West, but again, this probably feeds into Louisville as well. I would assume similar to Kings Ridge. So as you can see, and you're just right off the tollway, so you're going to have very easy access to get to the tollway as well. So that is just something to keep in mind. You've got more commercial down here. Of course, you got the shops of Willow Bend, all your high-end shopping, Specs Wine and Spirits. That's very important to have that close by, trust me. And so you've got lots of high-end shopping right there. So you're just really nestled in a great spot right there. All right, so how about we go check it out? Let's jump in the car. So it's Glen Hollow Estates has very stunning curb appeal due to its elegant trees and neat lawns. It's another neighborhood that received the coveted status of Platinum Neighborhood by the City of Plano in 2017. It's located about 20 minutes from downtown and is nestled between Arbor Hills Nature Preserve, as you saw, and loads of local amenities, including restaurants, bars, Cinemark Theater, and the hospital, as we showed you. And the sidewalks are great for dog walking. The local homeowners association provides free doggy bags around Coyote Creek Park, and the homeowners association hosts many fun neighborhood events, including seasonal and summer block parties. And you'll have to see, I'm sure they'll probably be having some this coming spring and summer now. House prices range between $400,000 to $500,000, very affordable, and the median list price of homes in Glen Hollow Estates is around $535,000 at $166 a square foot. So like the other Platinum neighborhoods, it has a low relative crime rate, access to great public schools, 4 public schools. It feeds into Barksdale Elementary, Renner Middle School, and Plano West. So this is a part of Plano West. Each of these schools receives a 7 or higher from greatschools.org. And some of the students in Glen Hollow attend Shepton High School, which receives a 4 out of 10. But actually, if you look at Shepton, I've known people that have looked into Shepton and they liked what they saw. So again, when you look at the ratings of the schools, you just want to make sure you look at all the factors that play into that, so you know exactly why they're rating it that way. All right, and now we're getting to the big one of all, Willow Bend, the nicest, the most prestigious neighborhood in Plano, the place you want to call home, right? If you've got the budget for it. But as you can see here, Willow Bend is quite extensive. You can see this neighborhood, Willow Bend Country. This is where you're going to find the largest homes. As you can see, very spaced out streets, so large lots, and homes are gonna run anywhere from $1 million to $5-6 million in there. You can see you've got Willow Bend West, so Willow Bend North, Willow Bend Lakes, Willow Bend Creeks of Willow Bend. So all of this is just really the Willow Bend community, you could say. But Willow Bend Country is really the neighborhood that, if you call that home, then people, well, they just, they know. So you see, you got the Glen Eagle Country Club right in the middle of it. Beautiful golf course with the lakes and the ponds and everything running through that. So that's easy access if you want to be a part of the country club there. And again, of course, you right on the border of the shops at Willow Bend, some of the highest end restaurant or shopping and restaurants in the North Dallas area. You got Katy Trail Ice House over here. Look at this. Look at Panera Bread, Tropical Smoothie, Chick-fil-A, Velvet Taco, awesome taco spot, Bella Green, Ross, Half Price Books. You definitely get REI, Burlington, Nordstrom Rack. So definitely got some, that's your discount shopping, all this area. So you've got your high-end shopping on one end, and you've got your discount shopping on the other end. So here's the thing. Since you spend so much money on your house, you just run over to Nordstrom Rack and then buy all the high-end brands at a discount, and then you still look good. All right. Katy Trail Ice House, that's a really popular spot down here in downtown Dallas, in Uptown actually, right off of the actual Katy Trail. So looks like they put another one up there. But yeah, so you got Collin County Community College up there. You can see, so you're nestled right in the middle of three major shopping areas. You're right here, right on the other side of the Whiskey Cake and Kitchen Bar again. So you're close to that, the Cinemark, everything you need right there. So as you saw, Glen Hollow Estates right on the other side of that. So not too far. And again, you're right there, right off the tollway. So easy access to getting to downtown Dallas. You can see the proximity to downtown Dallas. That's going to be about 25 minutes or so on the tollway. The tollway's pretty good. It's usually not as trafficked. I mean, it can be during rush hour, of course, but again, the tollway is going to be a little bit less trafficked area. So something to keep in mind as well. But yeah, this is the neighborhood to be in. It's a beautiful, huge trees, old growth trees in this area. So definitely something to check out. And I tell you what, there's beautiful homes in there. We were shopping in this neighborhood last month for a high-end client. Didn't find exactly, we decided to go in Preston Hollow down in Dallas, but hey, it's all good. But it's still beautiful area. Yeah, beautiful area. So let's jump in the car and let's go check it out for ourselves. So Willow Bend is a highly desirable residential neighborhood in West Plano, and it's located near numerous local amenities. As you saw, the residents are just a short drive from the shops at Willow Bend, Preston Park Village, and Berkeley Square. And Willow Bend also boasts a gated entrance and easy access to the nearby Glen Eagles Country Club and Athletic Club. So a myriad of green belts, public parks, and jogging paths. It has a wide range of architectural styles and great sidewalks. The neighborhood is perfect if you're searching for a single family home or attached home, containing more than 1,700 houses. Willow Bend has a typical lot size of 0.15 to 1 acre, and houses range from $599 up to $5.9 million. So the testament to Willow Bend's status as a terrific location for families. Willow Bend children attend public schools with nationwide recognition. Part of Plano Independent School District, these schools include Brinker Elementary, Renner Middle School, Plano West, and Shepton High School, many of which have received National Blue Ribbon Awards. All right, so that wraps up our tour of the top 8 neighborhoods in Plano, Texas. I hope you found this extremely helpful. We really had fun making this video for you, especially getting all the neighborhood videos. And we're going to be doing this for also Frisco, McKinney, and Louisville. So keep an eye out for those videos coming up if they haven't already come out yet, but I believe this will be the first one we release. So make sure you check out those other videos. But if you want to know more about Plano, we've got several other videos. Go check out our playlist on Plano. It will actually be right here to your right. And so that, or maybe this way, either way, check out our other videos on Plano. And again, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, be sure to just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. And until next time, well, we hope to see you around town.